Hello and welcome back to Finding Gumshoe Garrett, episode 999. This episode is brought to you by, well, who's the sponsor of this episode? Oh, well, let me ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Do you consider yourself, oh, there's a car going by. Do you consider yourself a Dapper Dan? Do you consider yourself maybe a hipster? Or do you, have one good eye and one bad eye? Well, Monocle Lewinsky's is the place for you. That's the sponsor of this episode. Get a nice monocle starting at $16.42. You can get 13% off. Code name Gumshoe. Let's catch everybody up on what I've been up to last week. We actually didn't put an episode out last week because Canada Day got pretty crazy for me. So we actually had planned to do this episode on Canada Day, and I had to cancel my guests. And hopefully I could say on air sorry to my guests, but I did one of those potpourri poppers that was talked about on last week's episode, and oh my god, I was seeing crazy things. I had a vision about Gumshoe, and I think I'm close. I think this vision has told me that I'm getting closer and closer with every podcast. These podcasts are really helping, and so that's, I think, caught everybody up for what's been up with me. We'll bring on our first guest. First guest is Julie Michaels, and welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm Julie Michaels.
Welcome. So, Julie, you were Gumshoe's babysitter?
I was Gumshoe Garrett's babysitter from the ages of I believe it was 6 to 19.
6 to 19. Okay, and how'd that go for you? How'd you know the family? Are you a professional babysitter?
I'm a nanny. I'm a professional babysitter. They found me on Craigslist.
Okay. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I'm still rocking the Craigslist game.
Yeah.
I'm still picking up kids, taking care of them. Okay,
that's good. So how was Gumshoe as a babysittee?
What do you mean a city?
No, not a city. I mean, I'm just kind of I don't know how you say, interviewer, interviewee, babysitter, babysittee.
You're trying to be funny.
I try sometimes.
He was pretty young at the beginning. As he got into his,
he got older.
As he got into his late teen years or early adulthood, started getting kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
That I had to babysit him.
Mm-hmm. How so? I've heard a lot of weird shit about Gumshoe, but every time I feel like I'm hearing new stuff.
He kind of just regressed in age as it went on. He was easier to take care of when he was 10.
Yeah, that makes sense. In your teenage years, that's when you're getting rebellious and you're. Was he calling?
But he was more dependent on me. He wanted me to feed him.
Well, would you feed him? What would you feed him?
Just stuff.
What kind of stuff? Food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, great. So when was the last time you saw Gumshoe? Do you keep in contact?
I mean, last time I babysat him, he was 19, which
I
19,
believe that's very old to be still. I didn't even think about it. I was just okay, yeah, but still at 19.
I didn't think about it much at the time either. But
you were just still showing up, getting paid.
I was making bank.
Yeah.
I had other gigs. I had other kids lined up. He was just kind of part of my rotation.
Did he stand out amongst the other kids, or was there one that
He was about 3 feet taller than all the other ones.
Wow. Really? Were they short? Was he just tall at the time?
He was 19.
Okay.
He was old.
Yeah.
He's too old to be babysat.
Yeah. Why? I don't think. What was even happening then? What were you doing? You were feeding him too at 19? And then.
He seemed to be just getting more and more mentally unstable. He was I guess he was being bullied.
Yeah?
He got into some kind of, someone said he brought a gun to school.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a really rough time in his life. It seemed probably was really scared.
And and it just seemed like his parents weren't really around.
Where were they?
And I don't know. They were just dropping the checks off in my mailbox.
Okay.
I never saw them. Never saw them come or go.
Did you ever meet them?
Well, I talked to them on Craigslist on the emails.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think I might be on the phone once.
Okay.
But yeah, they just weren't around much, and he started saying stuff like, "Julie, you gotta be my mom."
Yeah.
Take care of me. I need a mom.
Oh.
And I was like, I got a full-time job here. I don't really have time for this.
What if you didn't have the full-time job? Would you want to be Gumshoe's mom?
He's a sweet kid.
What? I mean, Little Devil is whatever. He's a thief, but I'm sure. Yeah, sometimes.
I mean,
he's got a heart of gold. People are great. People he's black and white, complicated.
Yeah, he's great. I got no complaints.
Okay, I feel like sometimes I ask dumb questions and questions that aren't even supposed to be on this podcast, and that's why I've prepared some very important questions that I would like to throw out there, but I don't want you to answer them. I want you to hear them all and then kind of just catch them in the air after you've heard them all, and then respond back with anything you might know based off these.
You're blowing me kisses.
Well, I was actually just grabbing in the air. I wasn't blowing you. What?
You're blowing me some questions.
Yeah, I'm going to blow you some questions. So, do you think you could find him on a train? Do you think you could find him on a plane? Might he be with the skunk? Might he be drunk as said skunk? You're looking a little peckish. Actually, do you want something to eat? I've got some mellow yellow jello, brown beer, and pig's feet. Movie reels or cheese wheels, gas, ass, grass, or pass. I just started rhyming just the word. I stopped doing the whole sentence thing and just went to the rhyming at the end there. Do you have any answers for those?
A train. Yeah. He was kind of poor. He might hop on a train.
Okay, train hopper.
You know, what do you call that when it's a stick with a cloth wrapped around it and you have your meager possessions inside?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Is that called a bindle?
Oh, that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed like that kind of guy.
Bindle.
He was like he had Bindle vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm being mean though.
I feel like you would probably meet a bunch of people with Bindle vibes on Craigslist.
Yeah, that was kind of my game.
The what?
That was my scene.
The Bindle scene. Do you have a Bindle?
I got a setup.
You have a setup. Like
I like to think of it as more robust.
How?
And then like
it's bigger or
it's not just a stick I found. I got it from it's a nice metal beam.
Okay.
You know, I got a nice like Persian rug that I cut a square out of.
That sounds like a good Bindle.
Yep. Same stuff inside though. Canned beans, drugs. That's about it. It's not really worth all the extra trouble to like get a good Bindle actually.
But yours sounds really nice. How long have you had it?
Oh, I've had this for like a decade now. It's served me well.
That's great. Maybe I should get one. Where'd you get the beam?
The beam? Oh, I just stole that from a construction site.
Oh, I think that's what you would do. I've seen The Wire. That's what they would do. They would sell those.
I would recommend. You know, like fanny packs are kind of becoming like cool.
They are. Yeah, they're back.
I think Bindles are like.
Bindles are going to be coming back.
Bindles are like. Well, coming back from what?
I mean, maybe not back. Going into style now.
Like, I think they're going to be cool in like a year.
Hipsters are going to be using Bindles.
Yeah, you're going to be getting Supreme Bindles.
Wow. What about any of the other questions I asked? Do you remember any of them?
I could take a whack at a few of those.
Okay, sweet.
You said skunk?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I remember him being like real smelly.
Mm-hmm. Which smell?
Like he smelled like the inside of a wig.
The inside of a wig?
Yeah, like just a sweaty scalp.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what no matter how much I bathed him.
Okay.
What?
How long did you bathe him for? Until what age?
How long? Like
which? Like I'm sure like when you were maybe
half an hour.
No. Okay, great. That wasn't what I meant. I meant like.
Wait, what did you mean?
I meant like until what age did you bathe him till?
Well, how old is too old?
I'm just curious. I'm not gonna say. I'm just curious.
Is this like part of the interview or?
Okay, we could move along if you're uncomfortable with this question.
Could we edit that out?
Okay, yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
Edit that out. Okay, well, I think on that note, let's we're gonna go to a break, and then we're gonna come back with
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on, Julie
No
Michaels. We're gonna come back with our guest who knows Gumshoe through a complicated matter. We're gonna find out what that complication is all about right after these messages.
Do you know anything? Fax rat facts with your facts about that, and we'll fax you back a fact about rats.
$2.99 of fax plus tax. Standard faxing fee applies.
All right, and welcome back. That was, I'm sure, a great sponsor. You know, I use all of our sponsors quite seriously. Okay, we're here with Julie Michaels. Julie, you're still here?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, okay, great.
Julie here.
And our next guest onto the show is John Montgomery. John, welcome to the show.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me here.
So, John, you said you actually couldn't really give me a full explanation of how you knew Gumshoe. You said it was complicated. It's complicated? Like the Meryl Streep movie?
Let me first say, what a fantastic film.
You like that
one? Yes, absolutely, I do. That's the one. It's got the young fella from
Baldwin.
30 Rock. Yes, yeah.
Young guy.
Yeah. My ex-wife and I, we used to love that show. We used to watch it all the time.
Yeah. Your ex-wife?
Quite a handsome man, that Alec Baldwin. Let me say that. All right.
Okay.
So, Ryan, this is troubling for me. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to say. So, a couple months ago, I started taking jobs on Craigslist.
On Craigslist, just like our other guests. Do you guys know each other, Julie?
You're on Craigslist. You're on the list.
I don't do so much of the bindling, but I'm very interested now, and I'd like to take it up. You got to put the kids through school, right? So on top of my day job, I would do some stuff on Craigslist, odd jobs
For
here
sure.
and there.
I think that's what it's all about, right?
We need to paint a house, or we need to, we need to you to cut the grass. So I'd go over to people's houses and I'd cut the grass.
Okay, yeah.
Never did any bindling though. I want to make that very clear.
For sure, yeah. But you think you're gonna it's gonna be a new fad?
Well,
You seem like you really want to let everyone know you don't have a bindle. It's like
you want to make that clear.
I want to make it very clear, just because I want to get into it. I don't want to claim that I'm an expert at bindling.
Okay,
all right. I don't want anyone to leave this podcast today and say that John Montgomery was an expert at bindling.
I don't think anybody will.
I couldn't agree more.
All right.
Great.
I'm glad we're all on that same page.
Okay.
Now, I'd been doing that for a couple of months. I'd gotten a little bit of a reputation on Craigslist. The guy who would do anything. John Montgomery would do anything.
That was like the catchphrase, or not catchphrase.
John
that was on the
Montgomery
poster.
would do anything.
Okay.
You call me up. You
Do
want
anything for his kids.
Exactly.
For sure, you gotta raise them.
You gotta raise them right. Mm-hmm. All right. You don't want them walking down the street with actual bindles because they're homeless people.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
I mean, I think it's still a bindle if I have one. It's still a bindle. What do you mean actual bindle?
Well, I mean,
the purpose. The purpose. Okay.
Not the stylish kind of bindle, but the actual purpose of an original bindle, which was for homeless people. I think we've covered this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Homeless people. All right.
Now.
Yeah.
I got a message from a fella, and he calls me out to the fallow field train yards.
Okay.
Nice yard.
I go out there, and this tall, lanky fella says that some guy named Ryan Mullen has been looking for him.
Yeah.
And he paid me $250 to swindle my way onto your show.
What?
To just tell you that you should stop looking for this guy.
Oh my god. This is like a... What is this? What's going on here? What are you going to do if I don't?
Well, I hadn't really thought that far through. I'm not a violent guy.
Okay.
I'm just trying to do my Craigslist part here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You should probably stop looking for this guy.
Or else what?
Well, he seemed very adamant about it.
How much did he pay you?
Oh, he paid him $250
okay.
to do it. Yes. Yeah. I bought...
You could just...
I bought my daughter one of those...
You've already spent the money.
Oh,
you had to drive out here.
I got to do the job, or else he's going to find out, and then I might have to pay back the money. So I had to come out here.
Okay, so what did you get your daughter?
I got her one of those, those cars that you can you pedal with your feet. And you drive
style.
around. Yeah, exactly. One of those. She loves it. She's going up and down the street.
Was that the whole $250?
Very close. Yeah, I had gas money coming over here as well, as
wow.
Julie had stated.
Okay.
You know, that's a big thing you have to factor in when you do Craigslist jobs is gas money.
Do you include that often?
No,
say
you just have to
It's part
really
of the-
budget it
part of
out.
the
You
job.
know, okay, if I'm going to get paid $250 for this, I'm going to spend it, you know, on some gas money. I don't think you're really grasping the situation here, Ryan, which is the fact that a man, you've been tracking down a man who doesn't want to be found.
Well, I don't care. Police officers are trapping down fugitives, and they don't want to be caught.
But what about the privacy of this individual, you know?
Fuck him.
Oh, wow.
That's what I say.
I don't like
listen
that
out there,
language.
Gumshoe? No?
My daughter might listen to this later, and I don't want
Why?
her
Is she a
to
fan?
be hearing this. I've been playing it, you know, around the house
Oh,
from
really?
time
Wow.
to time.
Thank you. Do you like it?
Well, you know, I'll be honest. I listened to like one episode.
Oh. Then he fell off?
I just think that the whole idea of trying to find someone who doesn't want to be found, big invasion of privacy. I don't like it very much. You know, I feel like Julie can relate to this because people on Craigslist, you know, we put ourselves out there, but if you're not on Craigslist, maybe you don't want to be found. You know.
Do you guys want to be found, like, for everything?
I want to be
guess
found.
You don't do anything, you said.
I want to be found for babysitting
Yeah, okay. You said...
or just kids that need taken care of.
What does that mean?
Like if there's a kid, he pays you $10, you take care of him for a bit
He'll pay you the $10?
in a babysitting capacity.
Meaning, like, sitting around with them and watching TV,
Yeah,
making
whatever.
food,
Yeah, whatever you would do.
bathing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So why do you want to find this kid? This
I'm
Gumshoe.
not looking for a kid. Gumshoe.
The man
He's
I spoke to
he's
is
a
not
kid.
a child.
Oh,
He's
no.
a kid.
He
I
is
just wanna,
very old now.
Yeah.
He's a kid to me. He's always going to be my boy. Is what I meant.
So you do consider yourself like a mother, I figure, or what?
Well, I didn't really have any choice.
I mean, you did.
He kept saying, "You're my mom. You're my mom."
And so you just
You
accept
kind
it
of start.
You just kinda fell into
You start
it.
fooling yourself after a while.
I get that. As a father, I understand that logic.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
they start calling you dad. Next thing you know, you are their father.
I don't think that's how it
Exactly.
works. You probably told them,
And
hey,
I was,
Ryan,
I'm
you
daddy.
have
I
children?
was-
I don't think so.
I don't.
So
Also,
please,
how do you know
leave
that?
it to the people
I was,
with children.
so-
Okay, wow.
Gumshoe Garrett, it's a very, very distant relationship with his parents. And when I was younger, I was told by a doctor that I'm unable to get pregnant. So
Yeah.
me and Gumshoe kind of formed like a son-mother bond.
Okay, wow, that's very special. I didn't realize. Like,
Yeah.
it took you a while to get there. First, you just said you were the babysitter.
I mean, I'm not trying to like air out on my personal shit.
Well, thank you for doing that.
I'm sure you are a wonderful mother to this man.
Thank you.
If I may,
I just wish he would come home.
see, that's the thing. I don't think he wants to come home.
But his own mother figure is looking
The
for him, and he won't
vibe
go
I
to
got
that.
from the guy at the train yards,
Yeah,
to be honest, I don't even know if it was Gumshoe himself. He
for
just
sure.
said,
Who knows? Maybe he paid
Ryan's
another guy to go
looking
there.
for Gumshoe.
Yeah. Maybe that guy's on Craigslist too.
The guy who
The guy that you talked to.
maybe Gumshoe hired a guy to
maybe.
hire me to
Maybe.
come on here. And
Yeah.
that's very convoluted. I don't.
He does a lot of convoluted shit.
It's fair. That's
A lot of
fair.
things make no sense.
From the one episode I heard,
Yeah?
it sounds like it. You know, but
What does your daughter think of the show? Is it like I mean I do already swear a bunch, or people do. It's
well,
say
I
vulgar,
mean, she doesn't like the language.
but she likes the content, the games.
But you know, I think that she's a big fan of the games that you play. You know,
I have one later if you guys are down. I have one for.
I'd love to.
Awesome.
I think that would be fantastic.
Great.
Because I feel like I've done my part. You know, I've come on the show.
Yeah.
I told you to stop looking for
Yeah,
him.
and so if you by doing that, you've done your job.
I've done
right?
I've done my part.
Yeah.
Now we can really get to the fun.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you, I have some stories, but we don't have to get into those here.
Oh.
But I have some
No, but-
stories
but
that
like what?
well,
Like when you said you can do anything, what's the most you've done?
well, you know, sometimes you show up at someone's house and they've got a big bag.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what's in the bag.
What kind of bag?
They say, "Oh, just like a black zip-up bag."
Oh,
And they say,
for
"Go
like a
and go
body.
and." Oh, you know, I hadn't really thought about that.
No. You had what? Okay, what was in it?
Well, no, I didn't look. They said don't look.
Okay.
I didn't even get out of the car. I drove up in my Prius. They put the bag.
I've got a Prius.
You have a Prius?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you enjoy it? I enjoy my Prius.
love it. It's
What
so
color is your
silent.
Prius?
Yellow.
Prius. Prius. It kind of
That's
came out
actually
of my mouth
the
a
proper
little
way of
bit.
saying it, I've heard. Amongst me and my other Prius friends.
Yes. My Prius is orange.
Oh, very close. Very close to my yellow. We're in the same family of colors.
Yeah, it's a very it's friendly for the environment, and which I like about it. My daughter enjoys that too, So and she thinks she's environmentally friendly too, riding around on her in her Flintstones
Yeah,
car.
she definitely is. It
Yeah,
can exercise.
yeah. Exactly.
Have fun.
No fuel emissions.
What kind of car is that? Is that a Prius?
That is not a Prius, I
What
don't
is
know
it?
if I'm saying it correctly
Prius?
anymore. I
don't
feel
know.
as
I think we're
though
both saying a bunch of random shit. Prius.
Anyway, so they put the bag inside of the car, and then they say go and drive the car into the lake. I got paid $5,000 for that job.
You drove.
Wow.
Was that your car?
You drive? Well, yes, it was.
How much did you pay for your car?
I think I paid upwards to $16,000 for the car.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I guess if there was a lot of miles on it.
Oh, it was
maybe-
it was brand new. I just bought it the other day.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's a good deal then for the 5,000.
I'm sure you thought about it.
Did you think about it?
I'm sure you were budgeting this out.
Were you budgeting for it?
I feel very questioned right now in regards to whether or not I budgeted or not for what was going on.
We don't have to talk about it.
A quick $5,000. Guess what? You can get a new car.
That's a good point.
Can you get $5,000 very easily? No, you can't.
That's a good point. If someone says you could have $5,000 right now, you're gonna start asking questions. You're gonna start doing math in your head. What's the big deal?
No, you're not.
It's
You're
easy
just gonna
money.
you're gonna say, okay,
Easy
we're gonna
money.
put the. You see, this is coming from a fellow Craigslist.
Yeah.
This is
that's
what,
the hustle.
Similar thinking.
That's the hustle. You see an opportunity to make some money, you take it.
You guys are hustlers.
Worry about the collateral damage later.
I think it's worth noting that I am still paying off the Prius, even though I don't have it anymore.
I'm very aware how bad of a deal you just did. I think you're maybe slowly figuring that out.
I feel like I made a huge mistake.
Oh, now there you go. It's clicked.
If I take the money that I received from doing this job here right now,
You already
I
did.
think-
And
then-
you already spent it.
you're right, I did.
My
I'm
take
not very good with
Obviously.
my take on it as a Craigslist guy, you got to spend money to make money.
Okay.
And this is
What are you spending your money on?
I'm just saying that his whole deal here, this is a long-term investment. This is building up a reputation with his clients as the guy that will do anything.
I will put my car in a lake for you and then continue to pay it off afterwards.
Even if what you're paying
I might
me,
call you guys up.
you
do some
guys
babysitting.
just come and contact John Montgomery.
got a
You
kid?
can find me on Craigslist.
Not my kid. For another kid.
you know a kid?
No. I have nephews.
I think that you'd be a great babysitter. My daughter, her name is Sarah. I
Yeah.
think you guys would have a blast together. Now she
Okay.
has a mother, so I'm sorry you can't be her mother.
Do you try
I'm
to
not
be the
even
mother
that.
of all of them? Yeah. You have a bunch of kids right on your roster of.
Yeah, I
babysitters.
got a big rotation.
Of a rotation of children.
Yeah.
How
Do
many?
they come to you? Do you go to them? How do they rotate?
I mean, we're kind of just in constant contact.
Constant.
There's a lot of, there's, it's,
Nope.
it's just I'm a regular babysitter.
Yeah. Okay, for sure.
I've met a couple babysitters in my time, and all of them have trouble answering that question.
Yeah, it's just isn't it obvious?
Okay, my next question is: if Gumshoe Garrett was a meme, which meme would he be?
I saw this one the other day.
Yeah?
I was perusing the interwebs, and I came across this one that was it's a raptor, and he's thinking, you know.
That would be. You think that's the best representation?
I've never met Gumshoe, so I'm just assuming.
You might have. We don't know. We still don't. We don't know.
Well, it's true. It might have.
Yeah, why did he select you to go on this show?
Well, I think
kinda- Maybe you're more entangled in this than you think.
I was trying, on Craigslist, you're kind of price bidding people. Like you're going, there's people saying, I'll go on a podcast for you and try to shut it down. $350. I came in a little under $250. I feel that's the reason I got the gig.
Wow, undercutting everybody else.
That's smart.
Yeah, I'm just an ordinary guy.
Sound like it.
I love my daughter. I don't like my ex-wife. That's at the end of the day, I am who I am. I don't think I was chosen for any bigger purpose, right?
Like God? Like God choosing you?
Oh, I don't think that the Holy Ghost had anything to do with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a church going fella.
Oh yeah. Do you go every Sunday?
Every Sunday down to Pastor O'Malley's.
Oh yeah.
And he preaches the word.
For sure. What's your social insurance number? Nope. Fuck. I said I wasn't going to say questions from other podcasts, and I did. That's from another podcast I do called The True Cast. You don't have to tell the truth to this one. On that podcast, you would actually have to tell me what your social insurance number is because it's The True Cast. But you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me.
I can only assume, since it's The True Cast, that's what you would have to do. You don't have to
tell me that. Okay, we're actually going to go into the game now, if you guys are down.
Why would you go on that?
It's just a great podcast to open up about your truths.
What do you do with the information afterwards?
It's out there.
It's just out there for anyone to use it.
Yeah. A lot of listeners.
Yes.
Upwards of 12.
I guess it's good to open up. It's like self-care.
It's actually very helpful. It's like therapeutic just to tell the truth.
Get it all off your chest.
Do you teach that with the children?
Yeah, I get their info. I get them to tell me things that they won't tell anyone else.
Like what?
I'm not. It's private.
But yeah.
This isn't the True Cast.
This
isn't. Okay.
You've had a mom.
Will you come on the True Cast?
You can come to her for advice and stuff.
Okay, like I said, we're going into the game. Today's game is called Which 007 Title is Real? Alright, so we're going to go back and forth. I got 3 or 4 questions, and so we'll start with John, you'll answer, and if you can't get it right, go over to Julie. Okay, so first section of 007 movie titles. Dr. Silvertoe. Diamonds Are From Russia with Her Majesty's Secret License to Die Another Day. Or Octopussy.
Well, let me say this. Back in the day, my ex-wife and I, we would kind of play a little Octopussy ourselves in the bedroom. Yeah? So just based off of my sexual intercourse with my ex-wife, I think I know that Octopussy is the correct title.
You were correct. You got a point. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so next we'll go over to Julie. And yours are Golden Nose.
Before, I just want to say I really like that you drew from personal experience to get the answer, and it was right.
I think that's really cool. It was a really good way of doing it.
I think that's really cool.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you too.
I think you guys maybe should start a business together. You guys seem like very similar.
We could be the guys who would do anything.
Yeah, together. They'll do anything together.
While I'm out doing the things, he'll babysit your children.
That makes sense to me. Okay, next one for Julie is Golden Nose. The world is not a view to a moon-raking spy who loved the man with the golden iPhone. Or Hexacontopussy.
What was the question?
Which one of those is real?
I'm gonna go with the theme that has been yielding success. I'm just gonna go with the pussy one again.
That was right, also. Wow.
Oh my god!
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, it's tied up. And now we're going. Oh, actually, this is the last question. So I guess John, we'll see if you can get it. If not, it's going over to Julie to grab it, Family Feud style.
Oh, wow.
Live and Let Diamonds Are Forever. I actually don't know the whole thing. It's kind of like Pi, like where it just kind of keeps going. That's as much as I know. Never Say Never Again, or Dr. Yes.
Oh, well, I would say this is a tricky one. I'm gonna go with the first one,
Which was what?
The live and let die, diamonds are forever. I'm running out of air.
That was correct.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, you got it right.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was gonna say that one.
I'm sorry, Julie. In all fair competition, I am the winner. You are the loser. But I think together
fair.
we are both winners.
Hey, this is the end of the show, so we want to do like plugs. You guys want to plug your businesses?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't back too excited.
I was gonna say, Julie
Okay.
can go first, and then I will.
Seems like Julie doesn't care.
I think.
I don't know. I was like, do you want to plug? And
You
you're
want me
like,
to plug?
I guess. Yeah, please plug away.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Can I?
Yes. Here's
Okay.
the time. I'm gonna stop talking. Right? No.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Julie. Is it Michaels?
Yeah. Yes. Your last name is Michael.
I'm a babysitter. Your kid could be 2. He could be 24. I'll babysit him for free. It's not for free.
For free?
That was a joke.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I like
Business.
to have some fun, which is part of what makes me a good babysitter. It's $50 an hour, but you're getting your money's worth because your kid is going to grow up to be very successful. I'm going to teach him the skills he needs to master the blockchain. He's going to be
To what?
He's going to be trading up in crypto. Your kid is going to make you your kid is going to make you
an army.
your kid is going to make you your money back guaranteed. I'm going to train him in my personal work camp. You're not going to regret this. Julie Michaels. And my username on Craigslist is Julie the Kid God. And hit me up.
Great plug.
Oh, just 1 second. I need to write that down. Julie the Kid God. That way we can connect
Yep.
later.
Absolutely.
I think that would be really good. Is it my turn?
It is. Yeah, it's your turn.
Hi, this is John Montgomery. I just want to say, if you need anything done, give me a call.
He'll do it.
I'm good friends with Julie the Kid God, and I think that
That's part of your plug.
together
New friendship.
that we could work out a deal. Where he babysits your children and I do the thing that you need me to. I'm competitive with pricing. We've learned that today.
That's true.
I no longer have a vehicle. I think that's worth putting in the plug. That I don't have a vehicle.
Why is
That's
that?
not-
I think it's like
I
maybe
think-
start a Kickstarter.
I think
some people on this podcast have started Kickstarters for themselves when they got
really?
scammed by Gumshoe. Hey, maybe get a Kickstarter. Hey, I'm trying to get my car back. I'm an idiot.
Like pull it out of the lake kind of thing.
No, we just get a new one.
Because I don't know what's in the bag that's in the lake with
I think it's
it.
a body.
Right? Oh no.
Oh yeah, I think you're involved in a lot of shady shit.
Oh
That
no.
yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, well guys.
Oh,
that-
I
think
forgot to
that's
mention
the
I
end.
have a Patreon.
You have a
You can
Patreon?
support me so I can keep on babysitting, keep it afloat, keep the pirate ship afloat.
Yeah. The pirate ship.
Yeah, and you pay the $50 reward tier is once a week you can take my place and babysit the kids.
Who takes you up on that?
Who is usually behind this?
It's my biggest supporters.
Oh wow.
Like who?
I got a guy named Ronnie.
Ronnie?
He likes kids.
Oh my god, I don't. This all
I
sounds
got, like-
very mixed, muddy waters.
Why? You
Everything-
think? Okay,
I
so
don't know.
because it's on Craigslist, you think it's weird?
I-
and everyone's a pervert.
You're-
I think
Bathing
because
people
it's on
the other night.
Patreon, it's weird.
He's my son.
Ronnie?
No, Gumshoe.
Oh.
I think we're referring to Gumshoe.
Oh, okay.
A scorned mother, you don't want to mess with a scorned mother. That's for
Okay.
sure. I know that one.
Yep.
my ex-wife, we tussled.
You tussled,
We
yeah.
tussled.
We tussled.
And muscled. In
Wow.
Brussels.
It's good. You guys are good with the rhyming.
Thank you. Okay, guys, that's we're gonna close this up.
Well, thank you, Ryan, for everything.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
I appreciate you giving us
I'm not
the
gonna
time.
stop doing the podcast though. Sorry.
Wow.
I would heavily
Do you
suggest.
think you're still
it.
gonna get paid?
Oh,
already did.
well, I did. I
You already
got
did. We already
paid,
spent it.
and I
You're gonna get
I
like
did the job. I came on. I said stop. And then
not.
what's up to you? You could pay me $250. I'll go find them and tell them to stop.
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well,
that.
so you gotta put the plug in somewhere.
No, you could. He's pretty good.
All right, that's the end of the show. But